Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Intan. You can call me Intan. Class PBIC English Education Department. Number students age 0120-306. Okay, my response to the video on the topic of generation gap. First of all, I want to explain first what is inequality. Inequality is the difference of opinion between one generation and another regarding belief, politic, or follower or current user. The generation gap often refers to the perceived gap between young people and parents or grandparents, and my response to this video is that this video indirectly explains the development of generation from generation to year. And there are different entities and trends in frame of film, food, music, and whatever it is, and the factor that causes the generation gap to occur is because of different entities and view of life in generation. Every generation his period, just as radio was very popular in its time. Different from now, no one uses radio as the tool to listen to information or song. Nowadays, everyone uses cell phone as a communication tool, and teenagers find it easy to expect new advance because they grow up new things while parents find difficult to expect. It's because they know about new advance in their 40 or 50, which make the situation strange for both parents. And as for those who say the factor of the gap is the we live in the ET era. So many things that has changed people believe, technology, education level, and more. Gap are also common between parents and children. The gap occurs due to lack of understanding technology development that are too fast, lack for communication between the two parties, and to address the generation gap, namely trying to think more openly. The world and way of life of children is different from when parents are old. Teenager, that's why it's important to break open and not think that the soul be like parents when they are the age of the children. Very important. Taking time to communication in everyday life is very important because it avoids misunderstanding. Be a good listener, understanding other people feeling and thought, and there are many more ways to overcome the generation gap. Second example of generation gap dishearten me, namely generation gap between grandmother or parents and teenager in my environment after occurs. For example, this gap, parents older that us make mistake and we as teenager in the midst of society, it certainly forbidden teenager to reprimand parents who are older than them. In this belief is been embedded in the midst of people language. When we are reprimanding them, namely, what do you know you are? I just live will I have been I live for a long time. I have eaten a lot of salt. This slogan is often heard in my ears, so that they sometimes act wrongly because they acute today and the past, and we as teenagers, especially students, must be smart to prevent this gap. Maybe that's all I can see. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.